Hello everyone, today we are gonna solve symmetric tree problem. So in this problem, what is given is we are given a root of a binary tree and we have to check that is this binary tree is symmetric around this center. So what is symmetric means this left should equals to its right. Its left, this left should equals to its right and two's left should equals to its right. So what we have to do is basically if you see that its left should equals to its right, its left, this left should equals to this right and this right should equals to this left. So how we are going to solve this problem? So we have both iterative and recursive solution. So first of all, let's understand the iterative solution. So what we will do, we will traverse the binary tree in a different order, not like we usually do in our pre-order traversal. So what we will do, if first of all we check is it null node or not. If it is a null node, if our root is null, then we will return true. Because if it is null, that means that it is symmetric. There is no need of checking anything. It is symmetric. Okay. Otherwise, if it is not null, then what we will do, we will put its left and right into our stack. So let me put it here. So I first put left and then I put right here. Then after, then I will iterate in a loop. So what I will do, I will pop both of them. Let's say n1 is 2 and n2 is also 2. So once I pop this, my stack will be empty. Now what I will do, I will check if any one of them is null. If any one of them is null, then this both of them should be null. If what I am saying is if this is null, then this should be null. This should also null. But if it is not null, then this should also not null to become a equal. So what I am saying is if my n1 is null, then n2 should also equals to null. If either of them is null, then it will be not symmetric. Okay, it will be not symmetric. So right now both of them are not null and if both of them are not null, then this must be equal. Their value should be equal. So right now their value is equal. If their values is equal, then what we are gonna do is if their values is equal, then we will put its left. First of all, we will put its left. This is 3 and its left. Its left and its left. So if I put in its left, so what should I put? Its left or right? Tell me. I should put its right, not left. So I will put its right. Now, should I put it? Then I will put its right and its left. So I have to put one's left, one's right. Now, what I will do? I will again pop out first two element. So if I pop first two element, so I will first pop this. So n1 is 4, n2 is 4. Then both of them is not null and both of them are equal. If both of them are equal, then what I will do? I will pop there its left and its right. So I will pop its left and its right and its right and its left. Okay, so both of them is null. So null and null. So now you can see that both of them is null. So if I pop, so what I will get null. So n1 is null and n2 is also null. If both of them is null, then I do not have to check anything. If either of them is null, then I will return false. But if both of them is null, then I will continue. Continue means I will again pop these two, 5 and 5. So now it is 5, it is also 5. Now I will check if both of them is, what is this? This both of them is 5 and 5. So I will put its left and its right. So I can put both of them. So I can put here null. I can put 4 null here. And if I put 4 null, then I will pop all the 4 nulls from here to here. But I can bit optimize there. If it is null, then I will not put into there. But it does not take very much thing. So if it is null, I will pop here and will continue. So for writing more clean, I will enter my null into it and it will manage, because whenever both of them are null, it will continue. So now what I have to do is again after putting four nulls, it will be and entering this, both four of them are null. So now what I will do, I will pop my 3. So pop both of 3. Now n1 is 3 and n2 is also 3. Both of them is 3. So both of them is 3. Then I will check, this is null, this is null. So finally I can say that this is my symmetry. This is my symmetry tree. So now let's check out the code to understand it. So here what we are checking is, first of all, if I have a null, so I will return true. Otherwise I will use my stack, and in stack I will post my left and right both, and then I will check if my stack is empty or not. If it is empty, if it is not empty, then I will pop two element, first two element, that means the left and the right child, and I will compare that are any of them is null. If any of them is null, in that case I will say, if any of them is null, then I will return false. Or if they do not have any common value, if they don't have any common value, in that case also I will return false. But if both of them is null, that I have mentioned earlier case, in this case both of them will be null. If both of them is null, then I will pop another element from stack. So if both of them is null, in that case I will continue. So, and finally what I will do, I will first post n1 left and 2 right. Its left, its right, because I have to compare its left with its right. I have to compare this left with this right with this left. So in this way I will compare. Okay, and finally after checking this, I will return if this condition never exists. That their value is never unequal. So I will return true at the end. So what will the time complexity of this solution? So the time complexity will be the on, and the space complexity will be on for using this stack. Now let's see the recursive solution, which will be much more simpler than this iterative solution. So for understanding the recursive solution of symmetric tree, I would recommend you to first watch our video of same tree. So what is the same tree? In same tree we have given a two binary trees, and we have to check are they same or not. So the same concept I am using here is, what I am doing is, first of all I will check this first node, is it null or not. If is it null, then what I will do, if is it null, then I will return true. Okay, but if it is not null, then what I will do, I will call my function with its left root left, and let's say I am writing root 1, this root left is root, and this root right is root 2, and then I will check if both of them is null. If both of them is null, in that case I will return true. If both of them is null, then I will return true. If either of them is null, that means one is null, one is not null, in that case I will return false, because both of them should be equal. If one is null, then how can they equal? So if one of them is equal, this will be ended. In that case I will return false. Now if they are not null, in that case they should be equal. So the first condition will be, I will return they should be equal. So my root 1 well should equals to my root 2 well. Now after doing this, what will be my other thing? The second thing will be my left should equals to its right. So what I am saying is, for my function root 1 left should equals to root 2 right, and this root 2 right, this root 1 right should equals to root 2 left. If this is the case, then this is my simple answer, and this will be called by my symmetric tree function, and symmetric tree function have my root, and this will simply return if my root is null, if my root equals to null. Okay, if my root is null, or this function, how to call this function? F root left root right, root left root right? So this is how my code looks like. Now let's see how we can solve. Let's do a basic dry run. So for this f1, how I will call it's not null. So I will call this f function with 2 comma 2 with 2 comma 2, and it will check they both of them are not null. So this comes to this condition and their value is equal. Their value is equal, then it's call its left. It's call its left. F1 left is, what is F1 left? F1 left is 3, and what is F2 right? F2 right is also 3. So they are also not null and their value is also same. So it will call its left. So now they call its left. So its left will be 3's left will be null. 3 left is null and its right is also null. So both of them are null. Then it will return true. So this will return true. So this will return true. Now I will check this condition. So its right and its left is also null. So both of them also return true. So I can say this F3 will return true. This F3 will return true. Will return true. So now if F33 return true, now I have to check my 4. I will call my this node right, R1 right and R2 left. So that means I will call 4 and 4. So for 4 and 4, both of them are not null. So they comes to this condition, and both of them values is same. So if their value is same, they will call it left and right. Both of them are null, they will return true. It will return true. Okay, and this is also same, so it will also return true. So both of them will return true. Then this 4 will also return true. So what I can see, this 2 is returning true, and this is returning true, and this is also returning true. So both of them is returning true, and my 2 is also same. So this finally F22 will return true. F22 will return true. That means this is our symmetric. This is our symmetric tree. So I hope you understand both solution. You can check out both code in the description. If it helps you, do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching.